Okay, welcome back again to some war. Oh no, well, it's going to be warfare, but it's going to also be Napoleon Total War, and the map is Borodino. So, yeah, massive battlefield, 3 versus 3, and I believe I'll be playing here, I think? Yeah, I believe so, yeah. So this is, of course it doesn't say, the player, it just says the nation, which is really, really annoying. But anyway, the nation is going to be Great Britain, and yeah, I'll be playing as the British. So my ally is going to be the French, and more French. Just can't get enough of them. So yeah, the rules here were you could have 2 maximum light infantry squads and 1 artillery piece, as long as it was basically the cheapest artillery piece that your side could field. So yeah, basically going to give me like 6-pounder artillery. I'm pretty sure, oh, he's got horse artillery. I'm pretty sure the cheapest artillery is meant to be like foot artillery. But there you go. It's not like as if it's going to be so overpowered that it'll make it that much of a difference anyway, but just thought I'd go for a bit of a change. I suppose a spoiler alert as well in saying that the artillery is not going to do too much. Be better than nothing, really. Just annoying how that's a restriction. But in any case, looks like the battle is afoot, and we'll see what account our opponents are going to give us. We've got Prussia. Ah, interesting, they seem to be pretty popular actually. Maybe I should check them out. I don't recall them having anything too notable, but you never know, you never know. In any case, we've got the Prussians on the northern flank versus myself, and we've also got Austrians on the middle flank versus the French, and we've also got the, we've got the Ottomans on the southern flank versus more French on the southern flank. Sounds good to me. We'll just do that, and look at that. The march to death. Just gotta love it.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
No, it's fallen to the enemy. The humanity. Actually, the Ottomans are a very interesting faction because they have a pretty good assortment of ranged and melee units. So yeah, they've got some very solid melee units. In fact, it looks like this Ottoman player has actually gone pretty much pure Kamat Janissaries, which are basically a swordsman. They literally do not have any rifles on them, I'm pretty sure. They're pretty damn good swordsmen though. They'll definitely give anything a run for its money in melee combat, but usually you want to balance that out just a little bit. He's got loads of them. He's basically gone full Kamat Janissaries. He's also got Ibrahim Basha, so basically a fancier version of the regular general staff. Presumably more potent, I think. And we've also got the Nizam 1 or Nizam 1 cadets rifles, so they're basically just the skirmishers or light infantry, whatever. But also they can lay down a few things here and there, so they lay down some nice little spike traps to defend their flank. And yeah, we've got more Kamat Janissaries. We've got some mounted guys, the Silahtar Guard. Just hanging around, why not? And these guys are actually okay. I don't know why the hell he garrisoned them in a building, because these guys can just, well, you can find some ranged infantry there. Yeah, I mean they can just attack these guys from outside of the building with ranged weapons, and yeah, they can attack them. These guys won't be able to do anything against that. So I don't know what the hell they're thinking there. What can you do? Artillery is actually going to be. What the hell? Why are they that close? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. And now these Hungarian hussars from Austria are going to take good advantage of these artillery guys basically just being right in the open now. I don't know what the hell the point of that was, but there you go. These guys just are running away and no more pay. Not too surprised. So these guys should get massacred. On the other hand, these hussars, they might not fare that well as well, actually. We'll see what happens. They might actually get routed before the artillery piece size get routed as well, although I think they're just going to be... That flag is moving pretty fast around, actually, despite the fact the artillery pieces are there. In case, actually, they did get routed, and technically the artillery is still there. It's going to be undermanned, but it's still there. Interesting how that works, but there you go. It's actually working. Also got a massive... brawl happening here, basically mounted units versus mounted units. Lancers, as I said in the previous video, very nasty when they're charging in, but they don't seem to be charging in. They basically just went straight into the melee, and they're just basically standing around while my British guys. So we got what do we have here? We got the oh, that's right, we're being counted as red this time. All right, we got the horse guards, lifeguards, horse guards. So basically, got all sorts of guards coming in. Oh, Coldstream guards. So basically, we got pretty elite and heavy forces coming in versus what we see for Prussia, and yeah, they're definitely giving a good account of themselves. Looks like that's going to go to the Prussian player, basically into charging into my lines. We'll see how that works out. We do have a interesting arrangement of my Connaught Rangers. Don't even recall getting them, but apparently I did. Coldstream guards as well. Yeah, I just need to swivel these guys around and I can get a nice little flank on these guys, because at the moment they've got a nice little flank on these guys. So we'll see how that works out. We've got pandemonium happening all over the place. There's something happening in the middle as well that I missed out on, a whole bunch of dead bodies. So yeah, presumably it wasn't good for us by the looks of things. Let's see what's happening in the middle. So we've got, what was it, France versus Prussia? No, that's Austria. God, I should learn the flags maybe. And at the moment it seems to be mostly a shooting match, not really seeing too much in terms of melee charges. At the same time, let's see how these Kamat Janissaries are doing actually. Let's see. So these guys, here we go, they're just going to be charging into the lines. They have to be very careful though, they do not want to charge into the spikes there. And thankfully oh no, never mind. No, he's going to be sort of charging into the spikes. So yeah, basically going to be overwhelming these Cursarios. What the hell? Why is it charging for those spikes? Well, these guys don't seem to be running into the spikes, despite the fact that they're sort of charging sideways into them. But I suppose it's working out alright. Oh no, actually, no, never mind, we're actually blue. Whoops, on this map. In this match, I say, whoops, I don't know why I thought we were red there, but in any case, yeah. We got, yeah, massive amounts of combat happening all over the place. In fact, let's just do a good old zoom in of the enemy's lines just to, there we go, just to show you the scale, the sort of battle we're talking about there. So yeah, as you can see, guys firing in the fancy muskets all over the place, and apparently there's a nice little sound mod for this game that makes the muskets and all that sound a bit better. In my opinion, they sound pretty good as they are, but what the hell, I might check it out at some point when I get the time and inclination. And yeah, as you can see, we've got a nice little flank by my horse guards coming in, routing 2 whole squads of musketeers at the same time, so definitely going to free up my line here a bit. In fact, I could actually send them out and try to flank the musketeer line that we have here. But yeah, they're crumbling slowly but surely. And yeah, we've got the Fencibles. They're the militia for France. Yeah, you can see, but definitely winning the northern fight here. But the south and middle is yet to be decided. The Kamat Janissaries has definitely given the French quite the run for their money. Guard Seamen. Guard Seamen, really? Swiss Force Guard Seamen. I don't recall Guard Seamen from anywhere, but then again, I've only just started really playing the game, so there we go. And there we go, nice little counter charge by the Cuirassiers, right from behind actually, very nicely done indeed. Probably not going to do that well in prolonged combat, but, well actually no, wait a minute, we are sandwiching them, so, yeah, we're definitely sandwiching them a bit. We might actually be able to do alright, even against dedicated melee troops. It's, it remains to be seen how this is going to work out. Jesus Christ, that is loud. It's kind of hard to... Oh, okay. Well, apparently they did kill off the infantry squads around there. These Cuirassiers forced to retreat, and now they're going to be charging into the infantry de Legers. No, infantry Legers, which I believe are just another squad of light infantry. Why not, eh? I'm going to be charging straight into them, and yeah, generally put these commissars, the Kamat Janissaries is doing a pretty damn good job actually. But the battle's definitely not lost just yet. We do have the general staff still remaining, but yeah, generally put, yeah, it looks like the Kamat Janissary spam is working for the Ottoman Empire actually. Yeah, they're just clearing out bit by bit, and yeah, whatever. Clearing them out bit by bit. Let's see what's happening on the north though. Yeah, it looks like my guys are starting to engulf the thingamajiggies. The British guys here as well. No, the British guys are engulfing the Prussians, and yeah, sending out a couple of musketeers and all that. But really, generally put, they're screwed. This is they can pull out a miracle, which doesn't seem to be too likely. And yeah, we're just slowly but surely pushing them back. The middle is actually holding. We mostly had a bit of a shooting match going on there. Well, at least from when I was looking anyway. There might have been some actual melee combat happening as well. Yeah, it's all good. All I know... What the hell was that? These guys... Oh, these guys are grenadiers as well, actually. I think they just threw some grenades in that case. Apparently they did. Granate! I never get tired of hearing that in Men of War. Too bad. Multiplayer for that is now dead, thanks to GameSpy shutting down. In either case, they go the Grenadiers, so fat load of good they did. I mean, we're up against Dragoons though, and I'm pretty sure Dragoons are very fancy mounted infantry. Apparently, Allied General was killed, oh well. In either case, there go the Grenadiers. Indeed. So Dragoons definitely giving a good account of themselves indeed. I'll never get tired of that phrase, good account. But anyway. Well, my guys just continuing to encircle the enemy here, and yeah, as you can see, yeah, I'm not entirely sure why the Prussian player is deciding to hang around in such a losing position. He should be retreating, but then again, I mean, look at that. We got guys from the enemy flaying all over the place. He doesn't really have anywhere to retreat to except the bottom, really. I mean, the middle it looks like it's going to fall pretty soon. The bottom, on the other hand, it looks like it's going pretty strong. These Kamat Janissaries definitely punching above their weight, and I don't know why they're not charging. Oh, actually they are charging, I think. Shouldn't be charging in a square formation though, but whatever. They don't charge in, they're definitely very close to being demoralized. And generally put, yeah, you don't really want to charge melee infantry into solid lines like this, because as you can see they're just going to get shot to pieces, and especially in blobs like this as well, because that blob formation basically makes it much easier for the enemy to hit you with ranged weapons. And as you can see, quite a few of them are dying horrible, horrible deaths before even charging straight into the enemy. Would have done a much better job if they actually, God forbid, try to actually flank them. That would have done wonders, I'm sure, but oh well, what can you do? General staff even coming as well, actually, just to really make sure that these... that the general staff for France falls, but nope, it looks like France managed to slip away, actually, and the Ottoman Empire is not giving chase for some reason. Interesting, interesting. Although, yeah, these guys are very much low on numbers, though, so definitely have to be careful. They have to be careful not to lose their general squad, especially since the bottom is definitely in
Glorious victories,
indeed, it's definitely in danger of collapsing. But yeah, as you can see, I'm in the power bars, whatever that's meant to indicate, shows us to be winning. So yeah, definitely a good job by the Kamat Janissaries of the Ottomans. Damn good job in the middle. It's just a shame that their middle and their top collapsed. Pretty good manoeuvring by myself, if I do say so, on the northern flank there, just managing to well, first of all beat the mounted charge, and yeah, then basically to counter-charge them, and yeah, then to envelop and destroy them utterly from that. Yeah, it would have been interesting to see what would have happened if the game kept on going. Well, it is still going now, but it's going to end very soon. I mean, the French on the southern flank have been completely destroyed. The French on the northern, sorry, not on the northern, on the middle flank, on the middle bit are actually, yeah, not on the northern, on the middle bits, middle flank, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they're still going strong, decent numbers and all that, and battle weary and all that, but yeah, getting a bit of experience here and there, so yeah, they can definitely, especially these guys all the way in the back here. I don't know why they're sitting back here. Grenadiers of the line, should be interesting to see how that works out. More Grenadiers. Artillery is still going strong apparently. Yeah, definitely, I mean really, with all the stuff that we've got, we can crush these guys pretty easily. Oh, speaking of which, damn it, I missed out on something happening here. What the hell? We got a whole bunch of routing Ottomans, but I only see a couple of squads of French. Got the Polish Legion and the Old Guard, which I suppose are very scary, but still seems very strange. Well, we'll see how they fare against the Ibrahim Basha command units. Probably not too well, I'm guessing. Oh, actually, no, wait a minute. If he uses the rally ability, I believe that actually stops his guys from routing as well. Although maybe they won't actually come back to combat because they don't actually have like a blinking thing anymore. I don't know. In any case, they're not exactly retreating that quickly, so there is that to consider. The Polish Legion, on the other hand, is... Yep, they're going to get overwhelmed. Very nicely done. Ibrahim Basha's squad needs to retreat though, and yeah, there we go. Very good control by the Ottomans. nice little square formation there as well. So yeah, nice job retreating. Morale very low, numbers starting to definitely get decreased as well, but well, did manage to rout one squad of Polish Legion, apparently. Managed to rout one squad of Polish Legion, but yeah. Unfortunately, this is all going to be too little too late, and yeah, having this mass rout of Ottoman troopers, yeah, it just is not going to work for them, unfortunately, even if they do have the fancy general staff, which I believe... I don't see him on the map anywhere. I don't see him on the map anywhere, so I think he actually might be dead as well. So yeah, they basically got nothing except for this single squad of infantry here, and I don't know why the hell we're not seeing game over yet, actually. Game over, man. Game over. Got my lifeguards coming in, as well as the general staff, and artillery also being moved up as well, because why not? But oh my god, and these guys are routing already. Jesus, I think they just probably saw what happened, you know, to their comrades elsewhere on the battlefield, and yeah, they're just sort of a bit of a domino effect there when it comes to routing, as far as I understand it. So yeah, hell of a match indeed. I had the least amount of losses, least amount of kills, no, least amount deployed for some reason, least amount of losses still, and yeah, kills weren't too bad either. So definitely did a decent amount of damage. I gave a good account of myself. There we go. Just can't help myself. Yeah, an interesting match actually. It's interesting to see that Prussia and Austria played quite a bit more so than I thought they'd be. I think I might actually check them out, because I do have some armies already set up for myself. I don't really look too much into Prussia and Austria though. Well, there we go. Something to look into next time. And yeah, for YouTube people, I shall see you all next time as well.